and welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda Dewald. I am a wife and mama of 2 rambunctious boys and 3rd boy on the way. Today is, what is today? Today is Wednesday, June 17th, and I am currently 16 weeks and 6 days pregnant. So this vlog is going to be all about week 16 of pregnancy, and as of tomorrow, I will officially be in my 17th week of pregnancy, which seems absolutely crazy. I feel like the first 12 weeks or so went by like snail pace.
I feel like it was so slow.
It was also like prime quarantine, and like people didn't know for like the first 8 or 9 weeks, so I don't know, it was just really, and I was sick, so it just felt like it was creeping, and I feel like since week 12 it's feeling like it's flying by. So I can't believe like in a couple weeks we'll be halfway already. That seems nutso to me, but it's super exciting. All right, so for week 16, I'm going to tell you guys about something really embarrassing. Yep, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna tell you about the embarrassing things because I promised when I started this vlog that I was gonna be truthful and honest because I want it to help people. So we're gonna go to the TMI realm and we're gonna talk about some embarrassing things. We're also going to talk about my midwife appointment, which will be very short because that was the length of my midwife appointment. And some symptoms that I had in week 16. But overall, week 16 was really good. I had very minimal symptoms. I feel like I said kind of in the last video, I feel like I'm in that like quiet phase of pregnancy, which is very strange. I'm super excited that we finally let you guys know about the name. I've been getting such amazing feedback about how much you guys love the name, and so that's really exciting. Thank you guys for sharing in our excitement. All right, so why don't I talk about the midwife appointment first? So here is a clip while we were on our way to the midwife appointment. Hello everyone, we are in the car right now. It is Monday, June 15th, and it is gorgeous out. It's a little chilly, but it's gorgeous, and we are on our way to our, technically our 3rd midwife appointment, 2nd in-person midwife appointment, and I'm with my hubby here.
I had to think about that one for a second.
Yeah, I know, it's weird. It's so weird to say. But anyway, we are super excited. I'm super excited. I can't wait to hear the baby's heartbeat again. Are you excited?
Yeah, of course.
I'm super excited. Sorry about all the bumps. They're like doing construction. And don't worry, we're safe. Anyway, so I'm not exactly sure what this appointment will entail. We went over so much last appointment. And I am currently 16 weeks and 4 days, so I'm not, it's like too early to do, like I don't think I'll need any of the like glucose tests or any of that yet. My sonogram is scheduled for July 6th and I will be 19 weeks then. So I'm sure we'll go over the results for our genetic testing, which we already have seen the results, so I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna talk about and everything, but I'm just excited to hear the baby and just check on things and make sure that everything's okay. So after our appointment, I will come in and give you an update on what it was that we talked about at our midwife appointment. All right, so the midwife appointment was very short. There was actually a mama in labor there, so it did seem like a little rushed, but I also, you know, I understand, and wishing that mama all the good labor vibes, and hopefully everything went well for her. But so we basically went in, she asked me if there was anything I wanted to talk about. I did discuss with her the pelvic pain that I've been having, and she said that since it started before I was pregnant, she doesn't really think it's pregnancy related, and that she would give me a referral to a pelvic floor therapist, which is pretty much what I thought was going to happen. So I just have to decide which one I want to go to, and then she said she will write me the referral. So I will keep you guys updated on that journey. And then I don't think I really had anything else to tell her. I did want to mention to her the Braxton Hicks that I've been getting, just to like make sure, just because it is early, but I forgot. So I didn't mention that. She checked and she said that my uterus is like measuring. She said they don't actually measure with a tape until I think it's 24 weeks, but she said that it's in the position where she would expect someone to be at 16 weeks pregnant, which is when my midwife appointment was. So as far as that goes, like fundal height-wise or whatever, I am on track for my due date. Which I haven't mentioned in a while, is November 26th. Our due date is actually on Thanksgiving, which is so crazy. So maybe we'll have a Thanksgiving baby. And then we listened to the heartbeat, and the Doppler was running out of battery, and the baby was moving around a lot because she like kept hearing it and then would lose it. So she's like, he must be moving around. So we did finally get to hear the heartbeat. It was around 135, which was much lower than what it was at our last appointment, but still well within healthy baby range. And I got to hear it for like 5 seconds, and then the Doppler died, and she was like, well, we heard it for long enough. And I just about like, oh, I was so sad. Like, I understood, and I knew it was like a hassle to go get the batteries, and they had someone in labor, and like, I understand all of the things, but a part of me was like, I waited 4 weeks to hear this sound, and I didn't get it on video this time, so I can't like replay it a million times on my phone like I did with my other one, but at least I have that other one that I can listen to, you know, if I'm feeling whatever sort of way. So baby is healthy and growing well, and that was pretty much our entire midwife appointment. It was very fast. We have another appointment in 4 weeks, and then actually I don't even know how many days it is now, but July 6th is our sonogram, our first and probably only sonogram, so I'm super, super, super excited about that coming up. Let's see what else. Okay, so some symptoms that I've been having. And I just want you guys to know too, I talk about symptoms on here because like that's what I feel like people who are going through pregnancy need to know, like all the things that people don't tell you, right? Like, oh, pregnancy is so wonderful and it's so beautiful and it's so magical. Like, yes, it is all of those things, but there are also some like really weird things that happen in our body. Our body is changing and growing a human being. So I just want to be honest with you. So please don't take it as I'm complaining. I'm not. I am so grateful for this baby. I'm so grateful for this journey. And honestly, it's been really good. Like, I don't have much to complain about at all. But it might seem like I'm complaining because I'm sharing symptoms, but I just wanted to put that out there. Okay, so symptoms that I had though in this week, I did have the continuing headaches. I do pretty much have them on and off. Like at some point throughout the day, I usually get a headache, which is quite annoying, but I haven't had any migraines lately, so that's good. I did mention that to the midwife when we were in our appointment, and she said that right around 16 weeks, like where I am now, she said it is completely normal to have a lot of hormone-related headaches, and she said that that should disappear within the next, you know, few weeks or so. So fingers crossed it won't last the rest of the pregnancy, because like I mentioned in other videos, I don't remember that at all with my other pregnancies. So it's been kind of a bummer, but nothing like crazy or intolerable. So the headaches, I definitely have had some nausea this week, but nothing crazy. It's just like if I realize like, oh, I haven't eaten in a while. Like I will say with this pregnancy, normally I feel like by this time I'm already getting like hungry and like eating more. I don't think I've been eating more at all. Maybe within the last week I've had a few more like snacks here and there. But really like, I don't know if it's because it's hot lately that I just feel like I don't feel like eating a lot. So I actually have been eating less, I feel like. So I'm not really sure like on that as far as like, I don't think that's been a symptom so far, but I'm sure it's coming because I remember how much I ate when I was in my last 2 pregnancies. So I'm sure it's right around the corner, and probably it'll be like next week since I just said that it wasn't happening. So we'll see. One thing that is new this week is I have been experiencing some mild heartburn. And not like, normally I get heartburn, like I don't get it often, but if I eat a lot of like saucy stuff or things like that, sometimes it will happen. And it's not even when I'm eating like saucy stuff, it's just random. It hasn't been bad enough that I have had to take anything for it. Like you guys know, I try to do all natural products. So I do have a natural product that I love for things like that. I can't necessarily say that that's what it's for, but for digestive support, we'll say, to support the health of my digestive system. I have a supplement that I really, really like from Young Living, which I am a Young Living rep, but I'm not like trying to sell it to you. It just is, it works really good. It's amazing. So maybe I'll share that in a later video, but if you need some now, like if you're like, oh my gosh, I need to know what it is, just send me a message. So the heartburn's been new, but again, it's been mild. Also, so I was feeling really good last Wednesday, which was actually not in this week, so technically that was the week before. But I was feeling really good, so I skipped the chiropractor. And you guys know I've been going every week. And so then today I did go, and I definitely needed to go because that pelvic pain on my right side was really like flared up, and I've been getting a lot of the round ligament pain, which I couldn't remember the term last week, or maybe it was 2 videos ago, I'm not sure, but the round ligament pain was pretty intense the last week. So she does, I don't know what technique it's called or whatever, I don't really know any of that, but she is a pregnancy chiropractor, so she always does that when we go, and it always feels so much better. So feeling really good today. But the last symptom I will say is I've been getting a lot of, sorry if this is TMI, it's kind of gross, like not really like, not like a bloody nose, like a full-on bloody nose, but just like a lot of like dried blood in my nose. Like my nose has been dry and like bloody. Ew. I know, it's really gross and weird, but I actually have heard that in pregnancy, some women are more prone to get bloody noses. I have not experienced that, but I am definitely having like a lot of dried blood in my nose, so that's kind of weird and gross, but I'm sharing it anyway. All right, now we will get to the embarrassing thing that happened more than once. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm sorry, it's TMI, but I'm going to talk about it because this isn't something I experienced with my first 2 pregnancies, and it's definitely something that is like, people talk about it all the time. They're like, oh yeah, that's what happens in pregnancy, and it's not normal. Like, it's not a normal thing to happen. It means that your pelvic floor is weak. So I'm actually really glad that I'm going to be having that referral to the pelvic floor therapist, because not only will it hopefully help with my pelvic pain, but it will help with my other little embarrassing thing as well. So I'm just going to say it. In the last week, 3 times when I have sneezed, pee has come out. Like, I had to go change my underwear. I mean, it wasn't like I full on peed my pants, but like, ew, why is that happening? Like, that shouldn't be happening. I mean, I know I've had 2 babies, but like, come on. And it's not like the baby's big enough yet that like it's pushing on my bladder or anything. Well, I mean, technically it could be, my uterus is a lot bigger than normal, but you know what I mean? It's not like I have this big old belly and like, I can't hold it. Like, I sneezed and I was like, I just peed my pants. Like, 3 times. 3 times. So it definitely means that there's some weak pelvic floor muscles, issues. I don't really know. I'm going to find out, right? Because I'm going to go to the specialist. So if I find any, if they tell me any like exercises or whatever, I know Kegels, Kegels are really weird to me. Is anyone else, I would love to know in the comments, like, do you find Kegels to be really weird? like, I know I should do them more, and like the one yoga video that I do does them, and I do them in the video, but like, I don't know, I have these like weird quirks about me, like certain things when people touch certain places on my body or whatever, like it's just, I can't even describe it. It feels so weird to me, and I hate it. I don't like it. Like, I really can't stand when people touch my belly button. I don't know, it's like a phobia or so, I don't know. It's something that I've had since I was very little. And like, that's the feeling I get when I like do Kegels. Like, I hate it. I hate it. And I know she's gonna tell me to do them. So I will do them, but I don't know, maybe she'll tell me, maybe she'll have some other good tips or whatever. And if I get any of that, I will be sure to pass it along, because I'm sure I'm not the only one with this embarrassing, you know, issue going on. So that is my embarrassing thing. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and do a bump shot. Remember that this is a 16-week, 6-day bump. So it's pretty much 17-week pregnancy bump, but I'm gonna show you in this video. And again, I wore black. I don't know why, I like black. I wear a lot of black. But we'll go ahead and here, let me move this back so you can see a little bit better. Okay. So we'll go ahead and bring this up. I really feel like my bump has popped. I know last week I was saying like I feel like my belly looks the same as like 10 weeks. Like, I feel like it actually like popped quite a bit. Like, look at that front view. I feel like when I look down, like all I see is my belly already, which is so crazy to me. I know it's not that big, but for me, this is a lot bigger. And I will say that I did weigh myself. So I don't get weighed at my midwife appointments or anything. If I wanted to, she would, but I just don't think it's important. But I have been keeping track for myself just to kind of see if it starts to be something that I'm like paranoid about or anything, I will stop weighing myself. But I did weigh myself recently, and I have gained about 7 pounds so far, and I'm almost 17 weeks. So that's a decent amount, I guess. Maybe a little on the little much side. Probably related to the carbs that I've been eating. Like, my husband just went to go get our dinner, and this is so shameful and I don't even want to admit it, but I ordered a spaghetti sub. They're not even that good, you guys. They're not. Some of you are gonna be like, what the heck is a spaghetti sub? It's literally spaghetti on a sub roll. Like, they're not even that good. It's not even that amazing, but for whatever reason, I just crave them, and I'm so excited to eat it. But it's probably like a really terrible, you know, option for pregnancy. But not every meal is like that. But tonight I'm gonna eat a spaghetti sub. So for all you mamas who are like, I'm craving the carbs too, it's okay. Let's just not overdo it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next week.